As you've probably guessed, this video is going to be about my favourite summer reads. I'm going to get straight into it. The first one is The Truth About Forever. Truth About Forever. It's by Sarah Dessen. Basically, the story about a girl whose father dies and her having to come to terms with that, and learning that no one's life can be really perfect, and why should it be? You know, some of the best things are imperfect. So, it's a really good book. My next book is Someone Like You, and this is about, it's by Sarah Dessen again, sorry. It's my favourite book. I've read it about 3 times. It's basically about a girl who has to help her best friend get through a teen pregnancy, along with the guy who's the dad of the baby having died in a road accident, and her having to take on so much more responsibility, as well as having to deal with her own relationship, which is very rocky. So that's a really good book. Next one is Love Letters, and this is by Anne Cassidy, and it's quite a creepy book, really. Very creepy. Not one you'd like to read at night. It's basically about this girl who keeps getting stalked and getting sent all these love notes and all that kind of thing. She doesn't know who it's by, and she finds out in the end that it's her boss, and he, you know, that's more creepy because he has a wife and a child. You know, she has to go to the police, but very few people believe her. But it's quite a creepy book, really. I mean, not one I'd read during the night. My next book is This Lullaby, also by Sarah Dessen. I can't remember what This Lullaby is about. How bad is that? But it was quite a long time ago since I read it. I think, if I remember correctly, it's about a girl who doesn't really know her dad, but her dad always wrote her this lullaby, and she hears it everywhere now, and she's always told herself she's never going to marry, and she's never going to be with any guy who is like her dad, disorganised. And then when she does finally meet someone who's like her dad, you know, she realises it's not really that bad. But yeah, it's about, she's very adult for her age, and it shows. Good book. My next one is Pretty Things. I'm whizzing through these, aren't I? The next one is Pretty Things, and this is about, well, actually, it's written by 4 people. 4 of the characters do their own little segments, as if they're writing it. And the basic storyline is they all like each other, 2 of which are gay, but by the end you realise that one of them isn't actually fully gay, one of them's bi, and you know, she's in love with 2 people and she doesn't really know what to do. But it's basically a good story. I know I've made it sound very odd, but it's a good book. I've really not explained it to the extent that it needs to be, because it's quite complicated, but yeah, it's an easy reading book, really. I've made it sound complicated, even though it's not. It's by Sarah Manning, so good books. She always does good books, just like Sarah Dessen. My next book is by Sarah Dessen again, and it's called Just Listen. This book is about a girl who is perfect. You know, she has model looks, she's Miss Popular, she gets everything she wants, but you know, it's not good. There's some stuff about anorexia in there, and there's also some stuff about, you know, because her friends keep being horrible and spreading rumours about her, and then when she does meet someone who's also another isolated person in their society, she really makes friends with him, and you know, it leads to a great book, really. My next one is Good Girls by Laura Ruby. Yeah. It's basically about a girl whose photo gets taken while she's doing something good girls do not do. It gets sent around the entire school, around the entire community, even to her parents, which are the most horrified by it, obviously. And you know, it's about her having to come to deals with this new life that she's got, this new reputation. And by the end of it, the guy who she's in the picture with, her and him become friends, and it's quite it's an unusual story, and for that I really like it. Recommended that book. My next book, I don't actually have an actual visual to show you because I got it from the library. Yeah, got it from the library and took it back, not thinking that I'd be doing this video. took it back, and yeah, that's why I don't have it. But the book is called The Wrong Boy, and basically about this really posh girl whose dad goes to prison because he's doing fraud and all this kind of thing, and has to live in the really rough parts of London. And you know, as time goes on, she meets a guy called JJ who's a graffiti artist, and they really, really fall for each other. And it's all about them. Well, as soon as they found each other, she's starting to like this new life she has. Her mum says, "No, we're moving. We're going back to our old life. You know, your grandma stepped in to helping us out." And she has to leave JJ behind because he can't leave his family. And it's quite a really sad story, really. I mean, it made me cry. I do cry at books. I'm a bit strange, but you know. Yeah, but they're all my books I've got. I've kind of raced through that because the last two I've made have gone over 11 minutes and I've had to start again. So I'm hoping this will be good. I've got a timer right down there. So yeah, that's about it. Please look them up. Please, you know, even if you don't read them, just have a look at them because they are fantastic books. Okay, thanks. Bye.